Hello everyone, hello everybody, my name is J.A.S, but you may call me Game, and welcome to Hearthstone, or should I say, the official Hearthstone. It is March 14th, 2014, the day I'm recording this, and Hearthstone has become official. Some new stuff has been added to the game, and I can actually show you some of that in the options. For example, you can choose the back of the cards, which I have none of, because I haven't done it yet. And there's a crap ton of other stuff. I'm pretty sure that the heroes can get gold renditions as well, which is actually pretty freaking cool. If you have a deck full of gold cards, you go second, you get a gold coin. It's actually quite cool. So I'm gonna delve into the arena, and hopefully I can have a nice arena run. So let's get into it. Now I've gone through the warlock, the druid, the priest, and the paladin. So I have the warrior, the shaman, the rogue, the hunter, and the mage. So hopefully I can get one of those in. All right, let's see what I get. And wow, the game is telling me to play Garrosh El Scream, the warrior. All right, so let's just go through the abilities. Gul'dan.
Shall be mine.
Gul'dan the warlock has life tap, draw a card, and take 2 damage to yourself.
I will fight with honor.
Uther Lightbringer the paladin, reinforce, summon a 1/1 Silverhand recruit. Now the warrior.
Victory or death.
Gain 2 armor. Now armor is in a way like extra health, but it's not. It lets you negate damage without actually losing health. That's really all it does. And he's actually quite tough. He can be built around rush decks. He can be built around heavy attacks. Built all around all kinds of things. So, since he's the only pick that I have, which I haven't already done, let's see what we can do. Alright, so, the Demolisher, Ancient Watcher, and Twilight Drake. So, Twilight Drake, gain +1 health for each card in the hand when it's played. Demolisher, started the turn, do 2 damage to a random enemy. That's pretty handy, actually. Ancient Watcher can't attack. So, I think I'm going to take Demolisher, because that's going to be very handy. Magma Rager, 5/1. Direwolf Alpha, that's pretty good. And Mad Bomber, deal 3 damage randomly split between all other characters. Magma Rager, he's okay. He's not great. Mad Bomber, sort of a risky guy. Direwolf Alpha, adjacent minions having +1 attack is a definite. Plus, its stats are very solid. Alright, Frostwolf Grunt. Slam. Okay, Slam is going to be good if I can get a Gurubashi Berserker. Deal 2 damage to a minion, and if it survives, you draw a card. So it's good for essentially doing a bit of damage to an enemy. Good for if you have, say, a minion with a lot of health. And I think I'm going to take Slam, because it's a just in case. Ancient Brewmaster, return a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand. This is actually a good synergy with Slam, as long as it doesn't get attacked beforehand, because it's a 2/3, but it's taunt, and it has enrage, so when it's damaged, it gets a new power, the new power being +3 attack, so it ends up being a 5/3. So I think I will take the Tarn Warrior, because I do want some taunt in this, at least. Alright, a Stealth, Razorfen Hunter, or Alkalite of Pain. Whenever it takes damage, draw a card. Good synergy with Slam, but I think on all other occasions it's not great. Razorfen Hunter summons a 1/1 Boar. It's a 3 cost, and essentially 2/3 with the 1/1 ends up with a 3/4 essentially. And since one of the cards that the warrior gets specifically, which is I think the Warsong Commander, I think it's called. Anything with less than 3 attack ends up as gets charged essentially, so they can act the turn they're summoned. Definitely gonna be taking that. Okay, Wisp, 0 cost, but it's not great. 0 cost 1/1, good first off, but nah. Kor'kron Elite, 4/3 with charge, which is pretty nice. Rampage, give a damage minion +3/+3. Good synergy with some of the stuff in here. I can apply it to things. But, you know what? I'm going to take the Kor'kron Elite because it looks pretty damn good. Shield block, gain 5 armor and draw a card. Core Hound, very powerful, 7 cost. Or another Direwolf Alpha. I think I'm going to take the shield block, because that'll be a nice little bit of armor. Warsong Commander, that's one I'm going to be taking right here. Reckless Racketeer is a charge, so it is an instant 5 for 6. Shattered Sun Cleric, give a friendly minion +1/+1. It's a nice card, but a Warsong Commander, anything with 3 or less attack gets charged. So that's literally right in the deck. Let's see, Stormpike Commando, Battle Cry to do 2 damage. I think I'm going to take the Stormpike Commando, thinking about it, because it'd be good to have some way of insta-damage. And we've already seen the other 2 cards in this, anyway. Okay, Stampeding Kodo, destroy a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack. Remove 1 durability from your opponent's weapon on the Bloodsail Corsair. Or Wild Pyromancer, after you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions. I don't think I'm going to be having a lot of spells in this. As of right now, I only have 1 spell, essentially, Shield Block. And the Stampeding Kodo is probably going to be a bit more helpful. Let's see now. Stone Tusk Boar, Kobold Geomancer, or Wisp. I don't think it's going to help because I don't want to have this have too much power, essentially. Because I think the spell damage will affect the slam damage. The Wisp or the Stone Tusk Boar, it's a charge anyway, so it's a nice instant point of damage. Another Demolisher, Defender of Argus, or a Violet Teacher. Let's see. The Demolisher would be good to have, so I can at least have 2. But this gives adjacent minions +1/+1 and taunt. So it's good, say, applied to the Kor'kron Elite, so it's a 5/4. It's good on the Tarn Warrior to get it a bit more health. Good on... just good on anything, more or less. Plus, I already have a Demolisher. I don't think I'm going to need 2 in my deck. And Violet Teacher is a bit awkward to summon, I guess you could say. Let's see. Plus, it's just the fact that you can get some taunts with it anyway. Okay, Charge is very good. But Acidic Swamp Ooze is also good. Let's see. Charge gives a friendly minion +2 attack and charge. Mad Bomber, 3 damage randomly split between all other characters. So that's why it's a bit of a risk, because you can end up actually damaging yourself 3 times. It actually happened in one of the videos. So that's a bit of a turn-off for me. It's that big NO. Acidic Swamp Ooze, destroy your opponent's weapon. This is good, but it's not great in all conditions. Its stats are good, but charge is nice. So I'm kind of debating between these 2. Because I could apply it to the Stormpike Commando if I wanted to. And end up with a 6 attack, essentially, for the cost of 8. Which actually isn't that great. No, I'm going to take the Swamp Ooze. Because I do want to have a few more minions. Youthful Brewmaster, return a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand. Stormwind Champion, all other minions have +1/+1. Archmage, spell damage +1. It looks like the Champion or the Brewmaster. I think out of the 2, I want the Champion more. Because it gives all other minions +1/+1. Which is very nice. Cruel Taskmaster, deal 1 damage to a minion and give it +2 attack. Good synergy with the Tarn Warrior. Good synergy with, say, nothing else. But it's a nice, decent card as well, and it can always be applied to anything. I can even use it on an enemy if I do so wanted, so I will take that. Alright, Cult Master, whenever one of your under minions dies, draw a card. That's a pretty nice effect. Ironfur Grizzly is a taunt. I don't want the spell damage in this deck. I'm sorry, Ogre Magi. You were a great help later on, but I think... I want to try the Cult Master. I don't think I've really tried a Cult Master yet, so you're in the deck. Another Shield Block, or Battle Rage, or Oasis Snapjaw. Draw a card for each damage-friendly character. That'd be nice, but I don't know if I'm going to be getting that a lot. Because most of my stuff tends to have lowish health. As you can see. It'd be nice to have this. Just to synergize with some of this stuff. The Cruel Taskmaster, because it's got a lot of health. Slam, because it's got a lot of health. Defender of Argus, because it's got a lot of health. Stormwind Champion as well. I think I'm going to take the Snapjaw. Battle Rage might have been a better one. Oh, okay, so some nice cards here. Give a minion +2 attack this turn. The Abusive Sergeant, Battle Cry. I had a quick drink there. I do have a headache. I don't know if I said that, but I have a headache. It's not great. Nightblade, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. It's very balanced as well. It's always a nice insta-3 for 5. Wolf Rider is just, in a way, an insta-3 to anything. But I think I will take Abusive Sergeant, because it'll give an ally minion some attack. And this is going to be to the Gurubashi Berserker, because god damn it, it's Gurubashi Berserker. Kurkron Elite is still a nice average card. Harvest Golem is very nice. You get a 2-1 when this 2-3 dies, so it ends up being a 4-5. No, a 4-4 for 3. So it's actually pretty nice. And it's kind of negated by this because Gurubashi Berserker. Now this isn't great. Remove a durability from your opponent's weapon. Each player draws 2 cards, or the Imp Master. I guess that would be nice to at least get some minions on the field. You know what? I am going to take the Imp Master. I don't have a lot of cheap cards, which isn't good. Cleave, that's what I'm taking right here. 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions. You can use it whenever, so you are in my deck. Let's see. Earthen Ring Farseer, restore 3 health, a nice balanced card. Raid Leader is also very good. Gurubashi Berserker is freaking Gurubashi Berserker. Oh, God. I am going to take the Raid Leader. This is very offensive deck. Wild Pyramid, sir, that's a no. I'm sorry. I don't really have a lot of spells in this. Let's see. Commanding Shout. Your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn. Draw a card. That's good in case I have something with, say, a lot of attack but very low health. So it's good for, say, Stormpike Commando. It'd be good when the Gurubashi Berserker gets low health. Cult Master, say... I'd say Imp Master as well. Plus it gives a card, so... Okay. Youthful Brewmaster. I'm gonna be getting that. I really don't know if this is gonna be helpful, so if you guys don't think so... Yeah, the reason why I took Youthful Brewmaster is because you basically get the bring a card back to your hand. And there it is right there. Turn a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand. Very nice card, very balanced. Mana Wraith, all minions cost 1 more. I don't know. Deal 4 damage to himself, essentially. So, a bit interesting of a card. Or another Commanding Shout. That'd be good, but... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take Commanding Shout. I have a lot of 2s. Ooh, but I'm going to take Execute. Destroy damaged enemy minion. A Korkron Elite is also nice. Stranglethorn Tiger is also nice, but this lets me insta-kill a damaged enemy minion. And since I have this little guy to do a point of damage, or Cruel Taskmaster to do a point of damage, or just abilities that do a bit of damage, Execute is very nice to have. Boulder Fist Ogre is very balanced 6. Ancient Brewmaster is basically an upgraded form of the Youthful Brewmaster 2. More and everything. Another Gurubashi Berserker. I'm going to take Boulder Fist because Boulder Fist is a very good card. So now I have the last 3. Let's see. A point of damage. Summon a 1/1 boar with the Rexxar the Hunter again. Or Rampage. This deck feels like it should get some methods of light damage. Okay, Pint-Sized Summoner. First minion you play each turn costs 1 less. Whenever Secret's played, get 1/1/1/1. It's not great in all style of decks. Frothing Berserker, whenever a minion takes damage, gain +1 attack. That's going into deck, because that's freaking good. And the last card, holy crap. The Doomsayer. The Sea Giant. Or the Big Game Hunter. Big Game Hunter, destroy a minion with an attack of 7 or more. That helped a lot, so I'm probably going to take that. Sea Giant costs 1 less for each other minion on the field. It can end up being as cheap as... Wait. Does that count your side or both sides? That's the thing. Because both sides can have 7. And in order for you to put it on the field, you need 6. You know what? I don't care, actually, because Big Game Hunter is going to be nice. So this is the deck. Got a lot of 3s in this deck. A lot of 2s. It's very big around the lowish mid section. So hopefully this works.